Hey Siri, what is another word for lesson or epiphany? We are back for the Seeker devotion in our series, Two Voices, One Verse. The verse is Genesis 12:1. The Lord said to Abram, leave your native country, your relatives, and your father's family, and go to the land that I will show you. And the key word there is go. And so now we're going into the Seeker. It would be like you or I talking to God. That is the tone of the Seeker. And the title is, Lord, I need a map. Lord, I hear you saying go, but I am terrified. You are asking me to leave what is working. My job is stable. My friends are here. I know how this life works. Why can't you just show me the destination first? If I could see the outcome, if I could see the blessing, then I could move. But you are asking me to walk in the fog. What if I fail? What if I leave this comfort and end up with nothing? I want to trust you, but I feel like I'm walking blindfolded. I need a map, God. Why are you only giving me a compass? How often do we feel like that? We pray and pray for a solution or an answer, and then we feel like we hear God provide one, and we're like, oh, I didn't, that's not what I wanted. That sounds like a lot of risk. That sounds scary. We all want the GPS coordinates, right? We want to know exactly where we're going and what's going to happen when we get there. We want the 5-year plan. But I've learned that God rarely gives us that roadmap, and he simply says, I am giving you a relationship. If he showed us the destination, what would we do? We would run to the destination and forget that we have a guide. We wouldn't need to have a relationship with God because we would just go from point A to point B. And a lot of times the journey, there's more value in the journey than the actual destination. If you think about it like this, let's say, I like to watch these mountain climber shows, and there's these people climb to Mount Everest, right? So they climb, and it takes days, it takes planning, and it takes all of this preparation. And once you get to the top, can you imagine how exhilarating that might feel? Now, let's say you had an option for someone just to fly you in and land you on the top. Would it be as an exhilarating experience? It would be beautiful. It would be, you could take in the terrain, and I'm sure that it's majestic, but you didn't go through all those steps to get to the top that someone else had. It's the same way with this. We want God just to take us to the destination, but there's so many lessons. Hey Siri, what is another word for lesson or epiphany? Revelations. There's so many revelations I could not think of that. There are so many revelations along the way that just add to your experience. And that, where is God asking you to step out into? Where is God saying you need to go, but you're waiting for a map?